It's getting pretty busy there in front of us. Bill managed that very well, though. He's a consummate professional, a young man. I love his work. Few cars around there, so no pulling spots straight away. It's just a game of patience around here. I mean, I've got bit, but generally, if you play the patience game around here, you don't go too bad. All right, I'd absolutely run the telemetry back now and be able to tell you what's going on. So it's about a second back to P25 behind us. We're currently P24, so that's Apex team with Rob and Billy. There he is. There's a little flashing in and out there at the moment. Then in front of us, there's Yuki Terraro and the Bale again Racing XP machine, the 111 machine in 23rd. Twisted Key Racing in front of them is Brad Fenley. Then in fact there's a change there. There's that bit of code. It's Revolution Sim Racing 2 dropping down back to so he's a bit of drama. As I was saying, that's Twisted Key Racing. Mark detailing the local racing team machine in car 69. 19. In the Fez there, he's heading along. Lily again racing again in 18. Yeah, and so on and so forth. At the top, there's plenty going on. We're about to get the standings for everyone to be able to see, so it'll help keep you on track. So there's still quite a few running on this stage, but it doesn't take long for them to thin out. So a lot of drag going on down the straight here. A lot of crossovers, how you end up not trusting drivers. Don't know what some of them are going to do. It's all looking pretty clean though. Surprised that sorted itself out there. Anyway, meanwhile, we're back down a little bit. And by that stage, we popped up a bit. I think we're further than top 20 by that stage. I think a bit better. Uh, 27. Close to this, sorry. At the start of lap 2, I believe. So, it's a very big track. We don't really, Bill and I don't really talk to each other once we're on the straight. Just leave ourselves to get the job done. Away we go. They's developed into a really nice battle in front of Phil here. Yuki, Terraro, the 111 machine, the Beamer there, Robert Van Villa and Orange Bez there. Come for a bit of collision before the end of the race at one stage, which I'm sure we'll find as we go through. Brad Bennett starting to step away a little bit, yeah, as well. Then another 1.5 up the road, it's Mark Detail. Seems to be coming up there in that position. The Bale again racing machine there. 17th position. Now that's the story down the bottom. Let's see if we can get the top runners. Here we go. That's Elias there, discipline in the code. In car 58, currently the leader with Got a good pack going on here. Sergio Medina in car 251. Dominic Robbie 044 in third. And then name drop for me. It's Geordie Q. G'day, Geordie. BBR VIO team. That's your top five. At this current point in time. So drop back to Phil now and watch the master at work. Just putting along in the back there. Loving it. You can see what he was getting to watch, and these guys were going very well for a while there. I'm pretty clean for a long time. Just a bit of pressure there from Robert. He's starting to want to get the job done there on Brad in the Berg, Silver Berg. Looks like a I wonder if that's a Kelly Racing livery or a Team Kiwi or something. I'm not sure. Oh, Twisted Tweed. Yeah, I haven't slept in a couple of while, folks. I'm sorry about that. Let's get back to it then. So Robert's starting to get a bit of a attack.
Okay, hello and welcome to a little dry run of our new streaming overlay. Just going to run a sprint race this time, which is an hour race. It'll give me a bit more time to go through some of the parts of the overlay that I haven't really been using much in the Mazda races, and hopefully give you guys a bit of an idea. Hopefully give you guys a reasonable little broadcast to watch. Got it's not a massive mix. This is a multi-class race, the series. Massive mix of cars. We've got Julian Bokis in Porsche 911 LT1. Daniel Kovacs in a Porsche 9 as well. Car 20. David Dendel, car 7. Solitary LMP2. And we've got a large field of 26 GTEs. Sven Haas in car, Ludwig in car 2, Sam Fowler in car 3, Gabriel in car 4, Gel Walters in car 5, Perini in car 6, Denny Saby in car 8, Delete car, John McCarthy car 10, car 11, Gerfurk, Sandra Deladone, car 12, Rena Jalapera, car 13, Stefano Okaraba, car 14. Probably a bit too creative with some of pronunciation. Mike Jackson, car 15, getting himself going again. Fabrice Toe, car 7. Patrick Turbo, car 18, yet jump track. Kenneth Galniff in car 18. Some that popping up. Bagazi Laurent in car 21. Jonathan Keane in car 22. He's getting his paint loaded up. Yet to come to the car 23. There he is, Sammy Ajay. Car 24, Sinche. Looks like he hasn't actually connected yet. Shane Cochran, car 25. Car 26. It's getting going. Just had Jules Focus drop fast lap of 47.6. Quite off the pace. That should be closer to 1.4. which Daniel Kovacs has just done, 141. David hasn't dropped a time yet in the P2, but coming around to the GTE's first in class, it's Sam Fowler on a 153 point. Joel Walters in second place on a 154.1. Luke Perini, 54.4. Third. Back Gels just dropped in front of Luca on 154. Gelaparo just dropped back down to sixth place in car third. Denny Sabi, car eight's just been pushed to eighth spot. Burley and Alto rounds out the top 10 of the GTEs. Felix Bloodwood's top of the pops now, pole position, 53.0 GTE. Sven Huss is second, 153.1, so they're close, 10th in it. 6/10 to get the lead in third. Still quite a lot of time, so we'll see how this happens. Comes around to the old front straight. People are going to laugh at me because I don't know the names of the areas of Silverstone at all. I don't even know the turn numbers, so yeah, there's some professional kind of commentary here for this hour-long race. At a minute 36 left, quali at York's use all of the track and probably a bit too much there out of what would be the fourth, fifth score. Up the last major straight. Really nice fourth gear corner in the 9-1. You run a lot of pace through there. It's coming second last complex now. See if Theo can better his position. 55 seconds to go. 6 cars. Can't do any better there than 153. So that's probably about all she wrote for qualifying. So you have it. So we're getting set. Get started here. 28 seconds left on the qualifying clock. We've got a couple of cars still out. Gabriel Rizzo has just managed to pop himself into sixth place there. 154.2. It was a nice little gift at the end of that qualifying session. And grid's pretty much set for start, so ready to do a bit of try as go pace lap. Still got a couple of things to figure out. The camera things that I have loaded up. Do these things. It's a bit difficult. To get yourself organised on the official races because you don't get a lot of time before the race starts. So it can be a bit of fun trying to get it there. But it's a work in progress. Just waiting for all of the cars to jump the grid. Before we start the outlap. So this is a B grade since it's you need for this series. So you'd hope you'd see some cleaner racing. It's not always the case. There can still be quite a bit of carnage in the lower I rating guys. Sorry about that, a little bit of a flick there. Flick across scene. And we've got them all on track now. Let's go and take a look at everyone. Okay, car 16, Julius Bokius will be leading the field away. Daniel Kovacs there in car 20, second place. David Denderlot's basically keeping up the numbers. He's the one and only LMP2. We have well, yeah, I don't know whether they're in gang. I'm really sorry about that. There we go. Order up. Felix Lunding. Trying to work itself out here. Yeah, Felix Lunding is first place GTE. Car 2. Stephen Huss in car 1 in second place. Sam Fowler third there in the Hooters livery. Good Hooters livery. Geop Delight in car 9, fourth place. Gabriel Rizzo in fifth. Luca Perrine in sixth. Like we are actually away already. Sorry about that, guys. Stuff up on my part there. There we go with the leader. He's already out by 1.9 seconds. Second, LMP1, which you often find is the case. They do tend to get a bit of a gap between them, depending on how you boost. Let's head back to GTE and have a look. Nice run there on the start for Felix, although Sven is sticking with him there. It could be early on. Then we've got a bit of a battle pack for third, fourth, fifth. Led Sam Fowler in the Hooters car. Yep, Delight right up here's looking to make him actually. Oh, he's going to it. He's just showing the car. Trying to unsettle. Which looks like it didn't look on Sam. Like he might be awake to that. Looks like we've had a bit of fun at the start. Missed a bit of it on you, but get back to it as we go. Car 21, like they've come across a bit of drama. Car 22, Andrew as well. No front on the car, so we'll have to go back and see what's happening. Yeah. Just further fighting with Andrew here. Disappeared on us at one stage. It's not showing as much of the car 21. Yeah, got a bit of a move there going on the Castrol car, and then come together 22 and 21. And he just had the other guy appear on top of him, so that's a classic version of that code. Yes, there's a little bit going on. Patrick Irby looks like he's disconnected already. And we've got Alessandro Dallandrone dropping down the field rather quickly. So head back to the leaders of the GTE class now. What's going on? Sven's just keeping a nice 4/10 gap there on Felix. Just keeping nice and honest there at the moment at the start of the race with 56 minutes to go. try and not get too desperate at the start. You really just want to try and settle in and find yourself a good pace. Good battle pack starting here for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yelp delete there, 5th. Currently getting moved, put on actually by Gabriel Rizzo. Gabriel's up into 4th. Another 4/10ths behind Yelp is Luca Perini, car 6 there in 6th spot. And Sabi keeping close marks there, 6/10ths down again. So that's looking like it could become a little bit of fun there. So they're all fairly even, within 2/10ths of each other in the first sector there. I come on the old pit lane, the old front straight, which we still do use a couple of configurations. Short configuration of the track, I think that. Just running sector 2 now, so Luca's dropping a little bit in sector 2 to Danny there, as you can see. 35.7 plays 36, and 35.8 for Luca, so Danny could be starting to become under a bit of pressure here from both of those guys as they keep heading along here. And we've got Gabriel. Gabriel is stepping away pretty heavily now from the op delete. Sorry, no, he's not. Got a bit of room between him and Sam Fowler in the Hooters car in actual. 2/10ths back Yelp, 1.9 up to Sam Fowler. So if he can not drive with his mirrors, he'll be able to hopefully close a bit of that gap to Sam, and we might see a bit of a contest there later on. So further down the field, Denny Sabi, 0.4 behind his Marina, 0.3, sorry. It's up to Luca, I should say. Yeah, so they're getting a bit busy. On the 4th lap with the leaders, Julius has got a nice 15-second gap out of Danny. They're just sort of circulating there at the moment. The fun starts for these guys when the traffic starts to pull up in front of them. And it looks like we have car 12, Sandra Dallendon, car 25, Shane Cochran, car 10, Jason McCarthy, and car 18, Patrick Werb out of the race. And we've got Bukazi in the pits there, getting himself repaired, so he's going to come back out. Currently been in the lane now for 4 minutes 50 seconds. It's pretty important to keep plugging away though, especially if you've only got a small repair of the unit at the start. You want to try and keep going. So Felix is opening up a bit of a gap now. A gap of 2.9 seconds to Sven Haas. He's managed to get rid of the pressure there. So, Yelp in car 9 is keeping it up, Gabriel Rizzo. So Gabriel, while got in that position, don't know that he's very comfortable there. In fact, Yelp's having a look, going to pull back in, just showing the nose again. See if he can unsettle Gabriel there a bit. Make sure that the man is earning his position there in P4. Other battle packs are basically in pairs now. Danny Sabi's given it to Luca Perini there. He's only 2/10ths off him. looking a bit handy. You've got a bit further down the track, down the pack rather, you've got car 15 there, Mike Jackson, 6/10 off Kenneth Gallaniff. So he's keeping them pretty honest. But, go back to Leeds now, it's coming off the old pit straight. I'd have a lap with Julius before he hits too much traffic. It's pretty amazing to watch these cars and the speed that they carry, particularly from the driver's perspective. It's something else to drive them. They're an amazing car to drive, and it's almost unbelievable the amount of torque that they have at pickup, particularly with the hybrid being engaged. It's it's instant power, electric power. It's just 100% torque straight away, and in fact, starting to hit some traffic already. So just moving through on a car that got a front he's coming up to, so that's car 15, Jackson, so he's already 7/16. Let's jump on for a lap with the kid. Watch one of these amazing cars in action. Enjoy this. Bit wide there into turn 2. Bit off the apex on turn 3 as well, but it shouldn't worry him too much. Up through the gears, 7 speeds they've got. You nearly can't keep up with the gear shifts sometimes. Third gear, this one. Second. Come around on the old front straight, all the way through the gears. Looks like it's pushed. Get 6th gear if you boost. Back to 6th. There's a little bit hard into that. This is amazing through here. Back down here. Therefore, there. Pretty clean there on the last straight. Way through to 7th again. Off the 4th corner with a bit of traffic coming up. He'll line that guy up for the front straight. Take the side, just get moving. Oh, he's gone 3 wide there, but that's the fun you've got to have, and that's how you do a 1:40 lap around Silverstone. It becomes pretty hectic getting through on the traffic at times. A lot of the GTE cars will not think about yielding at any time, even though sometimes it makes sense. So you've really got to have your head on as the faster driver and make sure you do the pass safely. We're almost 15 minutes into the race. We might go through the field and have a look. So we've got stuff not come on. So we've got Julius Focus in first position, 15 seconds off the pace. Daniel Kovacs in second position for the LMP. David Dendelot, the sole LMP2 car, currently running 1:48. And just partner nicely there. Come into the GTE field, Felix Lunding in P1, P4, P1 in class. He's 34 seconds behind the LMP2 car, David Dandelot. 4 seconds behind Felix. Sven Huss in second position. GTEs. 4 seconds behind him, Sam Fowler. Third. Gabriel Rizzo, another 6 seconds down track. Fourth position. Help Delit, only 2 tenths off him, keep very honest. really looking like he's going to start making a move again in 5th position. Danny Sabi, 2 seconds drift of those guys in P6. Luca Perrin, only 9/10 off Danny now, so he's picking that up a bit. Luca Furlick there in P8, 0.7 behind Luca Perini. And Marino Gelapera, 9th position. Stefano Pocca, P10. Give a second, have a go at getting a little thing function. Seems to not be. So give you a bit of information on the screen off that. A little bit of housekeeping to double check that I haven't quite looked at. We are currently at Silverstone in England, at the Silverstone circuit. Temperature, air temp 20 degrees, and winds are from the south at 1 metre a second, partly cloudy, so it's a pretty good racing day. Okay, so riding with Stefano there at the moment, his chrome dome car. Looking up and down the field, it looks like and Gabrielle have swapped positions. If we get back and see what's happened for them, that's been pretty interesting. Where are they? All right. I got back to it. We can see this move that Yelp pulled on Gabrielle. It is into the. This used to be the final 2 turns of. Was the final 2 turns of the old track, and that's a beautiful move there into that complex. Really managed to get the power down quite well. Sure, Gabrielle's got no chance of coming back in on him. That's basically all she wrote for that one. Pretty clean move. So Gabrielle's dropping a little bit of time. He's currently 0.5 off him. Other battle packs that are starting to pop up. This is 6th, 7th, 8th. Got Danny Sabi there in front of Furlick and Carlin, and Luca Perini bringing that up behind him. You can see that gap starting to get pretty nice between them there. Watch out for that. And everything else is really starting to spread out a little bit. Yeah, but car 20 still in the pits. Fugazi, he's been in the pits now for 14 minutes, so he must be getting really close. He's been parked for 14 minutes and in the pits for 15. He must be getting close to come out. Back there we go. Let's check out how he goes. Pit exit here. On his way out. It's a pretty safe exit here, as long as you got your about you. That's half the reason they changed the layout, I think. It's a lot safer pit now than what it used to be, especially the exit. There you have it. There's some cars GTE class being launched already. So it's a pretty nice racing day here at Silverstone and the Blimp. Right, let's head back to the battle for 10th, 11th, and 12th. we're riding now with Fabrice Awatoa. Check him out, car there. Fabrice currently got 8 seconds behind, 8-second gap behind, so we can really concentrate on Stefano trying to put something on. Right, we have Fugazi's moved up 2 positions in 19th after 15 minutes 20 in the pit. So obviously quite a few laps down to be precise. 22nd overall, 10th in class. So if he can just keep running along and stay out of trouble, you never know what you're going to pick up. So we currently have 18 cars still running in the GT class. Excuse me. And 21 cars overall. Okay, we'll just run through the stand again. Julius Focus, car 16 is the overall leader and class leader of the LMP. 23 seconds behind him. Second place overall class is Daniel Kovacs. David Denderlight is third on track. Third over first in class, obviously being the only LMP2. So all he's got to do is stay out of trouble. He's going to have a good race with 40 minutes to go. Into the GTEs. Fourth overall, first in class, Billy. Sven Haas in P2. Sam Farrer in P3. Job Delit, P4. Made that position change with Gabriel Rizzo's stick, who's in P5. There's now a 2.1 second gap between those guys. Luke Berlick in P6 with a nice little battle pack starting there between Denny Sabi, 7, and Luca Perini behind both in 8th. Mario Jalapera in 8th. Rounding out the top 10 is Fabrice Awatoa, 10 GTEs. Just head back to that battle pack here now. There's starting a little bit fun. So we have Luca in front of Danny on a gap of 5/10, and then 8/10 back to Luca Perini. And running almost, Danny had a little bit of bad first sector this time compared 2 or 3/10 off both of them. Second sectors looked a little bit different there too. I never quite caught the times before over the lap. I reckon Luca's feeling the pressure. He missed one apex. I wouldn't say he's missed that one. I wasn't as tight as it could have been. Although he's gotten a good bit of drive off. That. Danny, I should say, has. Like, just looks like Luca might be starting to fall off the pace of these two a little bit. As we come in with Danny, and he's starting to look pretty nice there. See what he can do into this section. They are all looking pretty even, Stephen, at the moment. So, Kenneth Gallagher, if I can get my camera set up right, he's got no nose, but poor kid, but he's only a second off Mike Jackson there. That's starting to look a bit interesting. And the first of the lapped cars in the GTE fields, Gel is in car 5's a lap down. And you have Shinichiaro just gone into the pits in car 24. He's been in 3 minutes, I should say. So Fugazi look still 5 laps down, so he needs to make another few before he gets a position on car 24, but it's definitely possible. Got 5 cars dropped out of the GTEs. Shane Cochran in car 25, Alessandro Dallandon in car 2, Andrew Rees in car 26, Jonathan McCarthy in car 10, Patrick Webb-Bowie in car 18 are all out of the race. Okay, we'll get back into this battle pack 6th, 7th, 8th here, because they're starting to become a little bit entertaining, in my opinion. Starting to get a bit of to and fro going on here, a bit of online, offline with a lot of it. As one of the LMP comes through, these come through, that's Julius heading through there, so the guys have all done well there to just sort of keep well out of his way. Which you've got to do, you don't want to tangle with them. We should almost be getting close to seeing pit stops come up here as well. The fuel very soon. We've got half an hour to now, so halfway through, nearly halfway through. Might be a little bit early yet. We'll definitely be starting to get into the window for the LMP1 guys to make an early stop if they need to. LMP car 16 laps in. 15 laps for everyone else. So really, if you're Danny at the moment, you really just want to run your, make sure it's as quick as possible. Do anything really unpredictable in case cause an issue in front of you, which is going to slow you down and potentially cost you 2 positions. Luca's looking a bit weak onto the old pit straight though, so if Danny can keep it up, that's Luca Perini, car 6, I'm saying, behind. So if Danny can take advantage of that and get some of the pressure on him, be able to do something with Luca Furlick, who looks like he ran a little bit there into that second last complex of the lap. Was a full second slower lap, so half a second. So He's feeling the pressure, I think, for Luca Furlick. They come around onto the front straight now. 3/10 either side of Dan. Oh, he has a bit of a waggle there. Almost on the runoff. Some get that paint wrong. Can some be real slippery. 7/10 back to Luca Perini in car 6. It's just starting to fall pace. Due to the LMP2 coming through, so David in behind him. Yeah, that would have slowed him up a little bit. As though they're starting to come up on a bit of lap traffic there. There goes David getting that overtake done. And the last laps was a 55.8 from Danny and a 56.2 from Luca Perini. They are very much toing and throwing here. Really getting away from each other. Luca Furlick seems to have broken a bit clear of them, sort of 1.2 seconds away from Danny. So he's making a bit of hay there, taking some pressure off himself. Further back down the order, Stefano Kokrababa. This is the battle for 11th and 12th. Got a nice big gap behind him of 11 seconds. He can just work on taking this place here on Fabrice. You can see there the sector times are pretty similar. Yeah, they're almost identical. So he's going to have a bit of work there, the old Chrome Dome, to make good on that and get the position up. So we'll come back to them a little bit later on and see what happens. As Luca Perini has a good old look there at Danny coming through onto the old front straight there. Or totally spot. No, they're coming to the end of the lap. Got second place there. Daniel Kovacs coming through on these guys. It's a good example. Trying to get an overlap there so that you can just push through as soon as you get cars are out of the way. So you're always in the LMP1s, you're always looking for the slower cars to run their line. Oh, and he's been turned around. That's his own fault, that one. He's just been a bit too hasty trying to get through there. He really should have been chilling out there. I see he's just decided to run to the outside, which is a little bit of a goose move. Really should be waiting for the inside run there. And there it is. Game up for Daniel. So he's continued on. He got a lot of damage out of that. A bit of a gouge up the left-hand side maybe, but any damage on these cars at all will affect your aero, and you can see it's starting to skip around a bit there. He's missing a couple of apexes, mate. Sort of looking like he might be trying a bit hard, having to work on it a bit hard now. Yeah. Definitely picked up some kind of damage there. Let's have a look and see what we can see from the cockpit. Like the steering's looking pretty straight. But looks like he's fighting it a bit now, so he's probably got some kind of aero damage, which we'll find out soon enough when they come into the pits. And off track again he goes. He's just put a wheel off track there, I think, if we have a quick look at that. That's sending skating to the right-hand side there. It was. Yeah, just on the inside there. And that flicked him off on the left-hand side. It's pretty safe there, though. Fair bit of run by the old Silverstone, so Danny's having some dramas now, 52 seconds off the lead. And like him starting to crack up a little bit. So let's go back to our GTE battle pack here. Danny Sabi currently holding himself a nice little gap now. Luca Furlick, 0.9 seconds now. Sorry, 0.5 seconds back to Luca Perini, I should say, car 6. So Danny's done a nice little job there of using LMP1 car to give himself some room as he heads around some back markers there. Car, oh no, that's Luca off a bit of a dodgy timing. There it is. It's sort itself back out. So Luca, it's not tense, but the looks of it. That's Luca Furlick off Luca Perini, so there has been a change there. Danny's managed to get through on. Good work, Danny. Oh, as they get a bit tangled up with Daniel Kovacs again. He's just really not making good choices, this kid, which is starting to show a bit. Danny's just lost it. The exit of the turn there, as we're watching. See, he's been a bit unsettled by the ripple strip there, I'd say, and that's about all he wrote. Luca Furlick's come through. Back to the live action now. Luca's got a nice gap around him, 5 seconds ahead, and it's about 2.7 back to Dan Sabi. So really got some little bits of racing room for everyone. Closest gap now is Ken Gallineff there with no nose. Maintaining a okay gap, 1.7 there off Jackson. Yellow fronted Porsche there, car 15. I would have expected Mike would be getting away from him a bit quicker than that. Ken's going to be having all sorts of aero trouble with that car. He's not going to be wanting to point, turn, especially high-speed corners. Well, he seems to be counteracting it okay. Might be that the air dams and things are still in. Yeah, he's still got a lot of the air dam and stuff there in the car, so be as bad as it looks in terms of aero damage. So here we go with some pit stops with Daniel Kovacs just coming in the box. Right behind David, just entering in now. So oh, and he's back out again. I'm bloody slow on him. Alright, so it was a 51-second stop for David. Pretty swift, so about the LMP2s. The LMP1s have got to take on about 30 litres of fuel, 28 to 30 litres. But Daniel's obviously get some damage fixed up there, and he's taken tyres, so I don't know what that would be. You don't take tyres cars. Sometimes you can get a triple stint out of them. So just a little bit of a gap closing down between Yellow Pera and Luca Perini. So I think Luca's starting to pace a little bit. 1.1 seconds at the moment. Now it's made a bit of a hash of that corner and going a bit hard. So I expect Daniel had a lot of damage in the LMP1 there. He's been in the pits now from 13 stationary, getting damage fixed. So that's going to put him a lap down, which it has already done. Keep our eye on that. Come back to Marino, Luca Peroni here and check out how they're going. Probably going to be the best viewing. Now the gap is looking any good. It's Kenneth Cullen, frontless Beamer there, trying to keep up with Mike Jackson and doing a bad job, I must say, for the damage he's carrying. Actually just had David Denderlot drop into P2 overall, overtaking Dan Kovacs, who's still in the box at the moment, 2 minutes counting. Actually just had the leader come in. So that's Julius just pitting in there as Daniel finishes repair. So that should see him back to full pace. Generally speaking, the LMP will get most all of their work repaired. They're really quite a well set up car for damage repair. Tend to always come back out with a fully functioning car, which is awesome. You definitely need the aero advantage in. If you have no aero, then the cars do go. Julius is back out, 47-second stop for him. It's pretty textbook. With 20 minutes to go, we should start seeing some of the GTEs coming. As David doesn't execute a pass there, one of the GTE cars, that was Luca Perini. Just getting around the back markers, so to speak, for those guys. I reckon Mike Jackson must have had a bit of an error. The gap between him Kenneth and his frontless Beamer 2 seconds. Picked up a little bit there. Now let's head back through the field again. 20 minutes to run. We've got Julius Bokies done his fuel stop. Currently running comfortable first place over class. David Denderlot is second place in class, being sold LMP2 is first. Dan Kovacs currently running third, trying desperately to get that spot back off David Denderlot. Second in the LMP2s, third in class. Coming around to the GTE, Felix Lunding doing really well here in P1. He's been leading since the start of the race. Sven Haas in second. Sam Fowler in third. Elf DeLitt there in car 9. A bit of dirt up on the track as we come. He's in fourth spot. Gabriel Rizzo is in fifth. Luca Perini, sixth. Gelapera in seventh. Luca Furlick there in the Ferrari, eighth. Danny Sabi in the Benz there, the Beamer, sorry, in P9, and then rounding out the top 10 is Stefano Pokroba in 10th. Coming to a bit of a quiet stage of the race now before the pit stops start. The gaps are stretching out a little bit now, and everyone's just sort of pacing themselves along to get the last few laps and give it all they've got left. I'll run with Julius here for a little bit. The leader currently on lap 25. Really just doing it quite comfortably at the Okay, a bit of a quiet spot in the race at the moment. Everyone's just sort of putting along and doing their thing. We've got some pit stops starting though. We've got Felix has made his stop. Car 2. Sam Fowler's made his stop in car 3. Currently running 3rd. Job Delet's made his stop in car. Gabriel Rizzo has made his. Luca Perini is just on his way out. Martin Gillapera is on his way out. Luca Furk is track and has already finished his. Danny Sabi has completed his. Got Fabrice Awato P10 currently stopping, obviously. Stefano Pericababa has finished his. Car 23, Sammy's finished his. Ken Gall. So everyone's basically headed in the last lap. Jonathan Keane looks like he's on a bit of an elongated stop there. Minute 24 so far in the lap. So just have a lap. He's on his way out. It's a bit of dodgy time there. Yes, it's on its way out. That's his second stop back. So something's gone. Gel Walters is on his second stop as well, in 16th place. Fugazi Laurent from 21st up to 17th after his lengthy repair at the start of the race. So that goes to show that he can keep plugging up some positions up. And Shinicharo Pink Porsche there with a bit of a funny looking nose. He's the last of the runners in P18. So he had a bit of a lengthy repair too, of around about 15 minutes. Looks like that's going to let him get away with a single stop. So as they filter out, as the standings filter out from pit stops, we've got Felix Lunding just taking care of the GTEs. Felix Lunding P1. Sven Huss P2. Sam Fowler P3. Job Delitz up to P4, so he's having a good old run at it. He's had a pretty solid race with a good couple of battles. Gab Rizzo P4. Marino Jalopera in P6. Luca Furlick P7, about 5.8 seconds off. Luca Perini P8, another 3 seconds down the road. Danny Sabi, another 3 seconds down the road in P9. And rounding out the top 10, Stefano Pokroba in the Chrome Dome car 14. That's your top 10. Jonathan Keane seems to be dropping off the timing screens there. Back Sam in car 3. Something going on back there that we let's see. Going on. Bit of a discussion there between the leader, Sammy, in car 23, which is actually, it's, oh no, that's traffic, apologise. Probably wasn't too awake there. Should have given Julius a bit of room, but he managed to see what was going on and kept himself out of trouble and lives to fight another day. While Daniel Coates has just managed to get his position back, so he's now second overall, which puts David Dendelot back into 3rd place overall, which is sort of what you'd expect to see. You can see there's a little bit of bit of damage starting to come up on a couple of the cars. You get a bit hungry on some of the apexes, you can really do yourself a bit of a disservice and start to damage your spoiler things a little bit, which obviously you don't do. Right, so riding GTE leader now, Felix, with just under 10 minutes to go. Been a fairly clean looking race, but nice close racing as well, which sometimes you just don't see in these races. Get a bit close to people, start to have all sorts of stuff go on. But it looks like the skill level's pretty decent here, and everyone's sort of respecting each other's racing and keeping away, which is good to see. A lot of the time it's just people getting complacent, getting a little bit sleepy behind the wheel, and can cause a lot of incidents at times, particularly in those multi-class races. Right, well, at this stage, we might jump into one of the GTE cars and see how they get around. So I'll jump in with the leader, Felix Lunding, and enjoy with him. Right, folks, that's how you do it in a GTE car at Silverstone. A slap there from Felix, a little off track at the end of the lap there, but nothing to be too concerned about. But in I had a bit of a major change of position, where we've had Sven Haas go into the pits. So I'm just going to go back and see if we can see what happened there. Sven. Come on. Oh, and a big shunt there. I might head back, missed that. And it's caused all sorts of carnage. So let's head back and have a look at that. A curb being taken by car 23 there. That's Sammy just in front of him, and it's just been over on. Yeah, they've just come together there. Bit of a racing incident. I assume Sven's getting a little bit frustrated and trying to get through. Car 22 got through okay. Sammy's over off the track there. We had someone else come together with them. I think that was Gel there. Gel's just not even bothered hitting the brakes by the looks of that. Yep, he's just ploughed straight into it. Hasn't even thought about what he's doing, so that's a bit unfortunate for Sven there after that spin with Sammy in car 23. We might just try and get a better look at that from Sven's car. Just missed it, sorry crew. Go back again. Oh, I'm gonna miss it again because here we go. So he was really not too smart there at all, I don't think. He probably should have given that a little bit more thought and been a little bit more patient. Have just ended up running up the inside. But them's the brakes, I guess. And then here comes Gel. Long heaps of time to figure this out, but no, hadn't even thought about it too much. Massive collision there. Good thing it's a simulator. That would have been an expensive repair. Anyway, back to the live. I've run it. Slow-mo there of Yelp delete. And a bit of fun at the end there. So that's what happens as the red mist starts to roll in. But currently got 3 laps to go. That's unfortunately for Sven. It looks like that's taken him completely. He's dropped off the reservation. Looks like Sammy's trying to keep on going. Probably wouldn't have had too much damage from that. Gel is also in the box, so that'll teach him to sort of not be looking ahead too far. Yeah, so that's poor old Sven's his own race there, fortunately for him. But that leaves Sam Fowler at the second out of that incident. The lips popped through to third, which is good showing for Yelp after the start. He had a bit of a fun race there at one stage. It would have been quite fun for him. But these are the guys that will be running this as Julius laps. Daniel Kovacs again. So that's the second lap down that Dan is. That's just an illustration of what happens if you get damage in these cars. You really end up stuffed. I think that's the scientific term they use for it when it happens. So yeah, it's pretty standard old textbook affair there for Julius. He hasn't really been bothered right from the start. He's just had to manage his traffic and make sure he gets through the field cleanly. That's what he's done, and he's the winner out of it. He's definitely knows how to wheel the old 9-1 Silverstone and get in and around, in and out of the cars, in and out of the GTE cars. Another news, Sven and Gel have basically session. Actually, Bugazi Laurent behind car 21. He's still 4 laps down, so I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going to gain another position. So they'll only have a couple of laps left to run. same Shinchiaro there, car 24. That's 7th and 18th position. That's how you manage to just keep rolling as they finish up, apparently. So comes Julius along to take the flag. That's all she wrote for them. Dan Kovacs there in second, down. LMP2, one only. David Dendeloff there in car 7. P1 in class, P3 on track. And we could also say that Felix has had the same kind of race as Julius. He's just managed to keep it nice and straight, hit all the marks and stay out of trouble, which is exactly what you want to do. Comes around third last corner into the last little complex here. He's really done an almighty job. It can be very hard sometimes to make a bit of a gap in the GTE. Managed to do it and run a race because of it. So there you have it, folks. Let's run through those positions again. Julius Bokis, car 16 in P1, Daniel Kovacs in P2, David Dendel in P3. It's the LMP1 and LMP2. And then the GTE class starting 4th on track. Felix Lunding first, Sam Fowler second, Yelp DeLitt third, Gabriel Rizzo in 4th, Marino Gelopera in 5th, Luca Furlick in 6th, Luca Perini in 7th, Danny Sabi in 8th, Stefano Pocoroba, and Fabrice Owato rounds out the top 10. There you have it, folks. That's a multi-class Le Mans race at Silverstone. So again, hope you've enjoyed it. Oh God, and I haven't had simulator sound the whole run, so you've only had that's grand. Hope you enjoyed the race with no sound. Yeah, like I say, a bit of a dry run for our oval. Just trying to make sure we got it out. Found a couple of problems in the last broadcast that I seemed to find out. And trying to get a bit more professional at this. So, hope you've enjoyed it. You can leave any comments, criticisms, suggestions, social media bombs at Savage Sim Racing. And be sure to take any of those suggestions on board and see if we can improve our stream. So, thanks again for watching, guys. We'll catch you again next time.